Why does he never smile? Not even after victory.
Because he was not raised with joy. He was raised with hunger, mockery, and silence. They laughed when he fell. They called him weak, soft, worthless. Even his own blood whispered, he'll never become anything. All except his mother.
A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I start to say, what if I can pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if?
I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball, that it would never amount to anything for me. You know what? Much to your surprise, I took that counselor's advice. I took it and I used it to be the best basketball player I could be. His negativity towards me made me stronger. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. I hope you enjoy your special night. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Peace.
I had that one viewer, and that viewer made me keep going. And each day and more, week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, 8 viewers. Week 4, 20 viewers. So on and so on and so on. So then my sophomore year, I kind of gave up on school.
Right.
I kind of gave up on school. I kind of gave up on everything that I had to my old life and just put everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing else but YouTube streaming. As I was streaming, there was a clip that kind of blown up. It was on Warstar. You remember Warstar, right? It didn't go viral. It had like maybe 30,000 viewers. So my dad showed my mom, because my dad watches Warstar. My mom seen the video. She's like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Why is everybody talking about you like online? Blah, blah, blah. Because it was like hate comments. Mm-hmm. So she kicked me out. No, she told me to quit.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving. Like, you know, or you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out. You know, like I'm not about to stop. Like I was already averaging like 20 viewers. I had like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs.
Right.
I'm already going. So and once I start something, I'm not stopping.
Right.
So boom, she kicked me out. I moved to my dad in Detroit. Then I kept going. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Right.
Shout out to my mom too. I still love my mom. She didn't know what was going on.
Right.
But anyways, I kept going in Detroit, and I got here.
So I came home one day from working at a job called Ecolab, where I sprayed for cockroaches. Made $1,000 a month, weighing 300 pounds. And I got home and I watched a show on Discovery Channel of guys carrying boats and logs, Navy SEAL training. And I decided to make a change in my life. And I called the recruiter up and he asked me these questions. He had to meet a certain age, like a certain height and weight limit. I was 6'1" and 300 pounds. He laughed at me. 7 other recruiters laughed at me. One recruiter finally said, come on in, I'm too busy to talk to you on the phone. He didn't know how much I weighed. I walked in the recruiter's office and he looked at me and he said, you're fat and you're black. I said I want to be a Navy SEAL. I didn't know there had only been 35 African American Navy SEALs at that time in over 70 years. He said I basically had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months because of my age. I was getting too old. I came back 3 months later, 106 pounds lighter. Thank you.
If you think the price of winning is too high. Wait till you get the bill from regret.
And then, boom, years go by, and I'm like, damn, bro, like 5, 6, 7 years went by, and this is still not working for me. Like, how much time am I going to spend on this thing? Like, I reorganized my whole life for this thing, and it's still not working for me. Like, when my friends went and got jobs that paid well, these like security jobs that got $20 an hour, I would instead volunteer. And so I did, and so I needed to spend time on YouTube. I couldn't do nothing that would take away from YouTube. When I went to university, instead of going in the dorms, which looked way more fun, I got a townhouse with 4 other people because the internet sucked in the dorms. I had to be able to upload YouTube videos. I spent too much on this shit. Like, bro, there was way too much time. Like, when my friends would go out, I'll be like, bro, I haven't uploaded yet, so I gotta upload today. Boom, I'm uploading. Bro, no exaggeration. I have reorganized literally everything in my life for this to work. And I remember I was in my 3rd year in university. Nigga, I have goosebumps. I was in my 3rd year of university, bro, and it was summer. Nigga, I wasn't even going home for the summer because it was tough to record at home. So I was staying at uni on a ghost campus, nigga. It was dumb empty. It was boring as fuck. But I would stay there because it was better for YouTube. Everything was, bro, I need this to work. I need this to work. This is what the fuck, bro. I knew what I wanted, bro. If you don't quit, you can't lose. It's impossible because you can just get up and try again. So that's all I did. Every time I felt like quitting, I would talk to some friends and I would convince myself of everything I already believed, why I knew I wanted this from years ago, and I would go again, and I would go again. And it was one video that finally blew for me. It got 50,000 views after fucking 6, 7 years.
How bad do you want it? There's 2 options. To continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to find that dream again. For it is dead, and in its death, it's replaced by regret.
That's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
If I was to quit rapping and I said I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I can do anything.